Wiringa Park is run by myself and my brother Greg, and also his wife Anna and my wife Sarah. We're around 7,000 hectares of mixed grain and livestock, including the Wiringa Park pole merino stud. We run in Nyabing in Western Australia. It's around 350 millimetres of annual rainfall. Basically, we started off with a small holding here from my grandfather. Dad took it on, and then both myself and Greg have expanded the operation since then. The pole merino stud pretty much started back in 2008. We always had a very good commercial flock, and then we've gone on from there pretty much on that side of things. We've got a pretty good reputation of having exceptional wool quality, really good long stapled elite wools that cut well, and also good carcass sheep. So, producing a real dual purpose animal is our aim, and so that's what we've been really focused on. Our sheep are really good doing sheep, and they suit a wide range of environments. So from the wetter areas, the wools can handle the higher rainfall, and also into the wheat belt, they can handle the dust. They're very adaptable sheep. Probably our location allows us to breed sheep that can go into those sort of areas. We've pretty much AIing around 800 or 900 ewes here a year, and also ETing around 20 odd donor ewes. In doing that, we're trying to fast track our genetics. We're also using all our ram lambs, so we're using, I think we worked over 220 ram lambs also in our commercial flock. So we're joining a bit over around 4,500 ewes, of which about 1,800 of them are stud ewes. We're using a lot of DNA technology now for parentage, and some genomic DNA as well. All our stud animals are electronically tagged. For our data collection, we collect all our data through a program called Stockbook. The reason we've gone that way is to avoid any misreading, and then the DNA is giving us that parentage as well, which is allowing us to lamb down in different groups or lamb down together, get DNA data back later that can then match those lambs with the sire and the dam. The plan is to basically give our clients predictability and high impact sheep, and I think we're doing that by the fact that we've got the pedigree. We're also focusing heavily on the PP gene here in the stud side of the business. In doing that, we're getting those genetics really punching through, and for our clients, breeding on.
We're doing it between 5,000 and 5,500 hectares of cropping, which is majority wheat, barley and canola with some lupins. Sort of blending in with that, we've got about 1,100 hectares of vetch pastures being sown into 2,500 hectares of pastures. The vetch is the main driver in what we're aiming for with our pastures, because we're trying to get the nitrogen fixation for our cropping with the ability to clean up paddocks and grow a good bulk of feed, which is the main driver behind our confinement feeding. Enables us to lock up paddocks, sow them early. Traditionally, the cropping and the sheep enterprise has been seen as separate entities, whereas we're probably trying to push the idea that they can both be very complementary to each other, particularly if you run your pastures better. So by improving your pastures, you're therefore improving your sheep. They become easier to run. You're doing better with your cropping because you've got better pastures coming into the system.
I'm most proud of the fact that we're producing a product that does actually work. It's high impact, and commercially it's successful. So anyone that's using Wiringa Park genetics, not only are they good managers, but the sheep are allowing them to thrive in their environment. So if they're managed well, those sheep are really thriving.
The reason why people come to Wiringa Park is they can see we're evolving with the times, and also willing to try new things and push the envelope a bit.
Our gate's always open for people to come and see what we're doing here at Wiringa Park. We've got on-property field days. We're also at Newdigate Field Day, and we're always open for people that are interested in looking at what we're doing here.